speedrunners see controllers and other different types of gaming equipment as a challenge to figure out how they're going to break it literally and figuratively, yes. Whoa, wait. Y'all can't be making bold assertions like a run being the greatest speed game of all time. Now, how serious can I take that when y'all are using a catch-all statement like that? You have to convince me. Maybe I have to go and watch it too. Y'all ever seen Bear? That's a speed run. Alright? Okay, I have officially gotten the green light now from Tech. It appears we're ready. So here we go, SM64 with a dance pad with PeekingBoo. Take it away, good luck, and have fun. Looking forward to seeing this.
It's already flying over everybody's heads. Oh well. Hopefully.
I heard that.
Okay. Well, hopefully that gets sorted out soon. When we're good on audio, let me know and I'll start explaining the stuff.
I got a couple donations, some people who seem like they know ya.
Okay, go ahead.
I have $5 from Mr. Mini Stefan that says, $5 from Mr. Mini Stefan that says, "Hi P-Boo, good luck on the run. Your peeps are rooting and tooting."
Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is everyone's favorite trick, the box clip, because unlike a regular run where we use bob-omb, I can't press enough buttons in time, so I have to go for a backup old strat that you never see in runs anymore, where you push this box over to this corner, clip in, and away you go. Now you're going to see me stepping forward and pressing a button every time I get a star. That's just so that I can, follow my splits at home and make sure I'm doing the right thing in the right order. But basically, I'll run through how all of these buttons work, just so it makes a little more sense to everybody. So the blue arrows that I'm stepping on are my directionals. So think analog stick. This looks kind of awkward if I don't explain it. And then on the right is my actions. So the down arrow that I've got my foot on is A. The one I'm hitting with my hand is B. And the two combined together let you do a jump kick up slopes. A fun little mechanic about Mario 64 is that if you hold jump and kick your way up, you can keep going. And then this left arrow is my crouch button. So together with crouch and jump, I can long jump. And with crouch and B, I can do a little slide. So we're just gonna take quick care of King Bob-omb here. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Oh my goodness, unless I choke it. There we go, let's grab the boy. Alright, and we're already 2 stars in.
You are making this look so easy.
Yeah, let's keep going. Don't worry, it's all gonna go downhill very, very soon. So I used to run this quite a while ago, and then I stopped. And I spent 2 days last week derusting. And the first derust was outside of estimate, and the second derust was about 10 minutes behind my PB. So, I don't know. this is going to be an interesting run to say the least. There's going to be a lot of fumbles, a lot of tumbles, but I think it's going to be a good time. And if you have any donations, feel free to read. Thank you, Stefan, earlier as well. Appreciate the support.
Sounds good. We have $10 from Leah Tai that says, let's stomp out COVID-19 like games and get stomped. I see what you did there with the pun with what PeekingBoo's doing. Really? Thank you so much for your donation.
Alright, and just through that, another star down.
How long did this take for you to learn this way on a dance pad? Did you have to learn... You probably learned how to speedrun it on an, N64 controller or a 4E controller or something like that. But how long did this take for you to learn?
Okay, so this has been like a process over a number of years. So I started the game casually, and so when you do a casual playthrough, you want to see if it's possible. Can you get from start to end? If so, great. Then I started watching speedruns because naturally that's where people go when you're on Twitch. And from there, I don't know, like I just tried to learn each trick. Ooh. I just tried to learn each trick in 16 star. Eventually doing the BLJs. Oh my goodness, this run's already a mess. And then, yeah, I just tried to add more and more until eventually we had cohesive runs. Let's just pretend none of that happened. Good lord.
You said that was a mess, but a lot of us can't jump from one section to the slide to the other the normal way. And here you are still getting the race star here, so I think you're a little tougher on yourself than you need to be. That was good.
I mean, yeah, okay, alright. Well, I'll say it's spaghetti, you guys can say it's pasta. We'll just meet in the middle and say it's great. Alright. I feel like I need to explain more stuff, but I'll get to it in just a sec. So, we're entering Worm's Fortress now, which is kind of the reset point for every run. And I have to do cannonless, which, with dance pads, because I'm using digital inputs, it's very different to analog stick, where you guys can do slow walking and stuff like that. I have to tap left just as I walk off this plank, otherwise I don't grab the ledge. And then I have to do the backup star around here. And so this whole thing is going to be just attempting cannonless until we leave the world. So, in a run, I would usually reset after the second fail, but we're in a marathon.
So chat wanted to know, PeekingBoo, how much for 120 star?
How much, how much money, or?
Yeah. Yeah, like, have you learned 120 before on a dance pad, or just the 70 right now?
Yeah, so I've been learning 120 star, actually over the last couple of months, because I'm going to attempt a Mario 602. And if you guys don't know what that is, that's basically 120 star shine and stars of Galaxy 1 and 2. Oh, we got it. All back to back. So 602 stars and shines across all of those games. And so far I've learned 64 Sunshine and Galaxy 1, and I'm going to be starting to learn Galaxy 2 very shortly. So, to answer the question, I mean, I wouldn't submit 120 star because it's a bit long and unoptimized, but 70 star is kind of the, I don't know, the compact experience. Alright.
What is the most difficult star on your route right now?
So, I try to avoid the difficult stars. That's the great thing about 70 star, is that there's 50 hard ones, and thankfully there's 70 easy ones. So all I do is just do all of the easy ones, and none of it's really a problem. But I think the one I struggle with the most is probably anything to do with Tiny Huge Island or Tall Tall Mountain. Anything that just has pits, or just ways you can fall.
So what about something like Lethal Lava Land or Shifting Sand Land, where it's not necessarily a pit all the time, but the terrain is not exactly friendly?
No, all of that's kind of okay, because, you know, if you can bounce off the floor, you can control Mario a bit more. So, the way I see those stages is you kind of have a bit more time to do everything. I guess Shifting Sandland kind of has quicksand everywhere, but, you know, we don't need to worry about that too much. Alright, now you guys would have just seen me press a couple of buttons up the front here. You probably can't see it on my camera angle, but because this is an arcade style setup, I also make use of the menu buttons that you would use for regular DDR. And all of those control my camera buttons. So every time you see me go forward and tap a button, it's going to be to rotate the camera, put it in Mario Cam, or pause the game. All of the unnecessary buttons that just kind of make the run a little easier are all up there. And just like that, we're out of womps. Oh wait, no we aren't. We've still got reds and hundo. Oh well.
So have you ever attempted a backwards long jump on the dance pad?
Oh yeah. Actually, we can do that in this run. You know, if you don't mind the run being invalidated. I can totally do that. We should have made that an incentive, like invalidate the run.
I mean, we could still. I mean, I don't know how much you would put on something like that or how difficult the thing is, but you know, that might be, you know, as long as it doesn't take too much extra time.
Well, we can just do it. Oh my god, am I gonna die here? Okay, we're fine. I was just gonna jump on that guy and just get some extra coins, but that didn't work out for me, so no biggie. We'll do it on this guy. Okay. But yeah, it doesn't take any extra time. I'm sure I could just kind of fit it in somewhere. So you guys let me know.
Alright, well I'm gonna keep an eye on the donation tracker then, and I'll see if some people throw a little bit of extra money to direct relief for you to invalidate your run. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so I just missed a blue coin there, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh my goodness. They unfortunately like to jump in random directions, and the hitbox doesn't really load until, I don't know, sometime after they've bounced. So we're 5 coins down, but that's okay. I usually have a surplus by the end anyway. The hardest part is just chaining all of the movement together. So while I'm moving around, you're gonna see the camera swinging around a bunch outside of my own control. And usually when runners are playing, you know, they're controlling the camera on their own, or they are pressing the button, the camera buttons in this case, to correct the camera and keep it where it needs to be. But for me, I kind of just have to watch and wait to see where the camera goes. There we go. Okay, let's just get these, and then we should be good for once. By the way, I appreciate you letting me know about the questions, because it's hard to keep up with chat while I'm trying to explain stuff, so it's great.
Sure. How long have you been learning this, PeekingBoo?
So, that's actually a good question. I'm not fully sure. I think my first run was 2015 of 16 star, and that was back when. Yeah, that was back when I like first learned about GDQ and stuff like that. And so I kind of tried to do my own sort of event where I was doing games danced quick, and it was as much of a mess as you can probably imagine, but it was a good learning experience too, and it was really fun. And then I just started doing more speedruns from there. So mid 2015 I think is when all of this began.
Ooh, another good question here. I know we're just past Womps, but one last Womps Fortress question. Any plans to learn Dance Pad Owlless?
So, a lot of the strategies that you're going to see me using are because they're just more consistent with dance pads. So it's not so much a case that I can't learn it or don't want to learn it, but you know, if it's going to potentially force more resets in my runs, then I don't really, oh my goodness, I don't really want to do it, you know what I mean? Can I save this?
Oh, absolutely.
Nope. Alright. Let's try that again. Let's have a redo.
So, I've been told that it is a $200 incentive to do BLJ on the dance pad. You can do it at the end of the run, or you can do it right after if you don't want to invalidate your run. So, however you want to handle it,
alright, chat.
go for it.
Alright, chat, you heard him.
$200 for that.
Yeah, BLJs
How tough
are
is it
messy.
to control that wing cap on the dance pad? My goodness.
Awful. It's terrible. Also, I'm sorry, there's no jump. No, the wing cap is absolutely atrocious because everything's digital inputs, right? So as soon as Mario starts walking, he runs at full speed. As soon as I press up or down when Mario's swimming or flying, it's like it's to the full extreme. So like I kind of just have to like, you know, feather it a little bit, kind of press and release over and over. And it's not very comfortable, but you get used to it.
Another great question from the chat. What is your PB playing on a dance pad for 70 star?
So I quit after getting 70 under 70. So my PB is a 108. Ah! Okay, let me try that again. Pardon the scream.
I thought you had fallen off your dance pad from a second from what I was hearing.
Okay. Yo, we're in
There's
Cool
a
Mountain.
good
When
pun
did that
here
happen?
somewhere about wall kicks will work and you on a dance pad. I'm just saying, there's a joke here. I don't see it.
We'll let the chat stew on that a little bit. Oh, okay. I was supposed to go for the baby penguin, but now we're doing the slide, so shoutouts to Short Slide. So
Do we have time for a couple quick donations, Peeking?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we have $10 from Henry Wi-Fi who says Jorb's Wi-Fi stare. And we have $5 from Big Head One who says let's see them BLJs. And another $5 donation from Anonymous, no comments. So we are already $10 in to that incentive for the dance pad. Looks like we're starting up a little $5 train there, so let's keep it going.
Come on, chat, let's go. We just need what, $190 in the next hour and 10 minutes? Hour and 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow, I just did
Yeah.
it again. Oh my god. So I've got this amazing quality, right? Where if I stop focusing on the video game, I don't play it very well. And so this is great, you know? I so far I've tried to get the baby penguin twice, and so far I've fallen into the slide twice. So if I do it a third time, oh, we have to do it a third time because I died. So, so yeah, this is going great. Let's try for that baby penguin one more time.
Well, you let me know if you need serious time without any discussion, and especially for something like this, if you need focus. Don't worry about me so much if there's just something that's very difficult coming up.
For a totally serious speedrun like this, we always need serious time. But no, in actuality, it's okay. Like, funnier stuff happens when I don't pay attention, so let's just go with it. But hey, we got the baby
Wow,
penguin.
you have a lot of love here, PeekingBoo. We have $50 from Alex who says, for a good cause, good luck with the run, PeekingBoo.
Thank you, Alex. And thank you, Henry, before as well. I think that was Leotai as well. Thank you.
Yep, and one more, $50 from the Sound Defense who says, I know now that my life will not be complete until I see a BLJ done on a dance pad. So that's already $110 towards this incentive. People want it.
Wow, chat is crazy. Alright, so let's try this slide again. And you know what? Since I messed up, let's do the riskier strat that looks silly. Alright, I already messed it up. So let's just do the normal strat, but slower. And around we go. Jump that corner. Okay, everything is great. Thankfully in 70 star I don't need to get the 100 coins, so I don't need to worry about doing anything fancy on the slide. Just go on down, wait for the penguin, and away we go.
You are doing great. There's so many people in chat just awestruck and they're complimenting you. Everybody's enjoying this run so far.
Thank you. Okay, so we're 2 more stars away from finishing Cool Mountain. So that's kind of exciting. I'm really interested to see what happens next. And I say that as someone that, you know, even though I know the run and the route, I don't know what's going to happen. This setup is silly sometimes. It just does things. I don't know if it's a thing for regular controller
All right,
users
we have
as
more
well.
love.
I know we're on a chat
We have
delay. We'll
another
have to work with
$5
that.
I know, I just noticed that there is a delay between you and me.
Yeah.
No, go ahead and explain the star real quick. I can get to this in a second.
Oh no, I was just saying it's going to be pretty much the same as... sorry, not the same. I was going to say, I wonder if it's the same with controller users getting button jams. Where, you know, you press a button and it stays held down. Because that happens a lot for me. And sometimes, you know, sometimes I want to go up and Mario will just run down and off a cliff. Yeah, shoutouts to that sound delay. I always want to pause just to like let you talk in, and then like when there's silence, I want to talk again, but then you talk, and it's awkward, but it's okay because it's for the charity.
We'll work on it. All right. Well, why don't we show off this $5 train a little bit more? We have $5 from Bacon Shrimp Eyes, who says, "Let's get this $5 train going. This is probably the closest to an IRL BLJ. We'll see."
There we go. All right, one more star to go.
And speaking of one more star, my goodness, now we're up to $165. We have a $50 anonymous donation that says, "Let's donate for more PeekingBoo."
More? I've only got like one time slot. Maybe next time we'll just maybe next time we'll just make that an incentive, just the PeekingBoo incentive. We'll just add a boo block to the end of everything. Alright, so let's wrap this up real quick. Final star is just sliding down the mountain with a snowball chasing you. All you have to do is ground pound and wait behind the head and you're good. Yep.
Ooh, we have $5 from Conkeys to the Max that says, "Hey, Eek, can we pretend this is Splatoon and do a squid jump? Also, this run may be invalidated by BLJs, but it'll sadly lack MIPS clip."
That is true. That is true. Thank you, Conkeys to the Max.
Also, peeking, just like that, we are $10 away. We have $20 from Strawberry Speedruns, who says, "Just think, if you had a set of those DDR Pump It Up dual purpose pads, you could not only have over twice the buttons, but also play some of the worst rhythm game charts known to man. Seriously, a dude who only plays Dance Rush because the bar on DDR is too high for my vertically challenged self." Thank you very much for your donation.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know about those pads, and I've wanted them for a while, but they're either hard to get or the newer ones that are in production are just not there yet. Oh my goodness, I almost died. Here we are talking again. Okay, so we're doing Bowser now. Bowser 1 to be, what am I trying to say? We're doing Bowser 1, and I'm gonna make sure I don't do what I've done in every other run since derusting, which is forget to get the star after the red coins. So we're gonna collect all the red coins, and then I'm gonna collect the star, and everything's gonna be great. Please, coin, please. Thank you, coin. Okay.
Does being polite with the game typically get desired results for you?
Yes. I think being polite just makes me slow down a little more. Whereas, you know, if I'm yelling at the game, I tend to, you know, mash and freak out, but did not mean to do that. There we go.
Alright, so we have another question from chat here. Are there any differences in star choices or routing from a typical 70 star? Because you're playing on a dance pad.
Yes. So there's a lot of stars that a typical runner would do because, you know, because it's faster, it's more optimal. For me, sometimes certain stars I can't do the tricks that the runner would do. So I can't do it as optimally as they would, which makes it slower. And so therefore I would try to do other stars. Oh, Bowser, come on. Yeah, so ideally I'll try to do other stars that, you know, kind of bridge the gap between the two routes. And you'll probably see that a lot, like I haven't watched a lot of 70-star runs, but I think there's a lot of stars I've already done that regular runners wouldn't do.
Anyone in particular that you can think of?
Well, I think regular runners do... I think they do the Cooper the Quick race, don't they? And then they, you know, do like wings to the sky and all sorts of stuff like that. I could be...
Yeah, that makes sense because during that, they have to get the cannon, remember? They tell Koopa to start running and then they go back and they go up to the top of the hill and then they come all the way back down and get the cannon to open up. So yes, you're correct.
Yeah, so they do the cannon during the race, whereas for me, it's a bit of a time waste because I can't get back to Cooper in time. So I don't worry about it. Now that's not to say that my run or my route is perfect, but you know, it's easier for the most part for what I'm trying to do. And I mean, for the longest time, I wasn't even doing Jolly Roger Bay. I only just recently started doing that. Okay.
Any reason why you didn't do it before? Is there something about the water mechanics that makes that extra difficult?
Yeah, I just don't like it. to be honest, I just don't like it. I always felt like it was a bit slow. And then I learned a couple of things, and it still is slow, but it's not as slow as other things. So, you know, just gotta do what you can. Alright. I don't like when this boo gets stuck. Come on, buddy. Come on. Ah, buddy, come on. Thank you.
You're not saying please.
You're right, I'm not, but that's... I don't know, this one doesn't deserve it. He's just mean. Like, if you go too close to the edge there and ground pound, it'll just send you right down into the merry-go-round, so I'm trying not to do that.
Right.
Go, 2, and 3. Nope. Alright. And I can do the wall kick strat up here, but let's just keep a marathon safe. I'm already eating into the estimate a little bit. Just a little bit.
You're doing
though.
great right now. Just keep doing you here. This looks good.
Chat, did you know that currently I am 3 minutes into going over estimate? Potentially. Wait, I worded that wrong. Let's just go into the merry-go-round and I'll try to think of what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, we're only $10 away from your incentive already. This is really exciting. I can't wait to see this.
I love that everyone's excited for it, but I mean, I went in with the mentality that I wasn't going to be doing BLJs today. And it's kind of exhausting, so we'll see what happens.
Anything can happen in a charity event, remember that.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, and with that, it has been complete. We have a $10 donation from Anonymous, no comment, and that is it. PeekingBoo will do a BLJ. I'm so sorry for exhaustion to you, but you know what? That's more money to the charity, so pretty happy about that. Thank you, y'all.
Thank you, Anonymous. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody that contributed to that super short notice incentive. Okay, now I need to work out where I'm going to do it. Like, if it works out that I can't really do it during the run for whatever reason, we'll just do it after the run. 1, 2.
We're also $70 away from 6,000. Just saying. I just want to put that out there. We're very close to yet another milestone here.
Man, and just like that, we're almost through Big Boo's horn. Where is the run going?
Sound Defense says rip PeekingBoo's legs. Yeah, we're bad examples here for poor PeekingBoo. 70 is enough. Now we're gonna make literally a dance here for BLJ.
Alright, well I just hope I don't disappoint, because the last time I did BLJs in a marathon it took me like 8 minutes. But you know, we'll see what happens.
I don't think you could disappoint anybody so far. Again, everybody's had so many nice things to say about your run so far, and they respect how difficult this is.
I appreciate that a lot. If you nice talking people could go over to my chat, that would be great. Man.
Oh no. I don't know if I want to know.
Okay. Alright, we're done with Big Boo's horn. So now we're going into the basement. We're going to be getting MIPS for the first time. So, down we go.
Catching MIPS is difficult as it is, even without a dance pad. I can't imagine how this is going to go.
Round we go. Kick off the wall. Yeah, me either. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Got him.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see this. I'm a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. I'll welcome spoilers here, because I know that this is going to be hype.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, PeekingBoo.
Alright, you know what? While we're here, let's just grab this guy. Okay. Come here, friend. Well, it turns out I can only grab him while he's moving. Let's just go over here real quick. We got time. Alright.
So what are you up to over here? You're gonna do a clip?
Alright, there you go. There's Mip's clip. Back we go.
Just doing tricks for free now.
Well, I'm just
Awesome.
I'm just gearing myself up, you know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now we have to talk to Toad.
We can't let them know you're willing to do free tricks though, okay?
That one's just a taste of what's to come, okay? If you put your money where your mouth is, I'll put my body on the line. I realize as I'm saying that I shouldn't be saying that.
You're good. We know what you mean.
All right. So if we go over to this little area and we wall kick, we clip up through the floor, and then all I do is hold left and long jump. You get a free star. All right. Next up, rolling rocks. No scuttlebug raising here. Many A presses. It's going to be amazing. All right. All right, 12 A presses. There you go.
Only 12.
Only 12. That's like 24 times worse than the TAS. Alright, now we get to do one of the clips that I think you don't see a lot nowadays because runners usually jump over the top. But if you go under this elevator into this dark area and just walk into the wall, you can clip straight through. And I'm going to do that 2 more times. It looks impressive, but it's super easy. You literally just walk toward the wall. Okay, so let's go again.
Have you ever looked into getting a controller input done for your layout just to see what it looks like from a different perspective?
Yeah, so on my layout, it actually shows each button that I'm pressing live, and we have a step counter that goes up through the whole stream. So, you know, usually after a long run like Mario Galaxy, you know, which any percent at the moment takes just under 4 hours, the step counter will go up to like 17,000 or so. And, you know, I can break that down by button or, you know, however I need to. But I've had that pretty much since the beginning, because I feel like if you don't have that, there's kind of that translation issue where people don't really know what I'm pressing and why. So like, in a marathon setting where we don't have that sort of display, I don't know, it could just look like it's a pre-recorded stream, where someone else is just playing Mario while I'm just stepping around on a dance pad.
Oh, don't get that chorus started of Is It Live? I have $1 for every time I've seen that in a marathon stream.
Streamer, shoe on head, and I just have to say I'm not even wearing shoes, buddy. Alright. Okay. So we're going to click through that wall one more time, and then we have one more star afterwards, and we're done with HMC. Oh, okay. Eat my long jump, that's no problem.
Got some more love for you here. We have $5 from Drew, who says, I love Mario and I love Direct Relief. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, here we go. So another free clip. Jump this way instead. Now this is also a nice fun one. You line yourself up with the wall here. Jump. Kick off the wall. Oh, okay, apparently I can't do tricks. Let's try that again. My camera angle must be slightly off. Let's try one more time. Alright, cool. There you go. Kick off the wall, you can land on that button without having to be Metal Mario.
Are long jumps difficult to do on the dance pad? I'm looking at your inputs here. That looks a little more complicated.
No, so with every game, I try to make the inputs as easy to perform as possible. So the general case for platformers is that my downmost arrow is my jump button, and then anything above that is an additional action. So if I want a long jump, obviously I need to press those two close together. So the closest button to my, to my foot would be the most logical button to do. And so then I can just heel toe those two. And then two buttons that I don't need to press together, which is jump and dive, are opposite each other. So dive is at the top, jump is at the bottom, and then I can do special maneuvers between those two. So I have the combination of jump, dive, long jump, and then you can crouch and do that breakdance move that no one uses. And then way over here we have C up, which I only use once for entering the wing cap stage. Okay, we're done with HMC. So now I'm just going to do a quick warp here back to the lobby, because we're going to the aquarium. And then we're doing Jolly Roger Bay. So yeah, bunch of water stages, let's go.
You don't sound too thrilled about that.
Water stages are fine. They're just, if you're trying to save time, there's not really a whole lot to save there. Oh my god, Mario, please. Mario. Thank you, Mario.
When you were first learning these water stages, did you ever accidentally die by drowning because you just didn't have control over Mario proper?
No, so I've played all of these games beforehand, which helps a ton. And Mario's swimming, out of pretty much every Mario game, even the new ones, I think SM64 has probably the best swimming. It's for me anyway, it's the easiest to control, and it's great. The only thing it's missing is, the future innovations like the ground pound in the water. But aside from that, I think the swimming is great. And then Sunshine swimming is terrible, and Galaxy swimming is terrible. And then it didn't get better again until 3D World and Odyssey, but even then, I prefer this swimming overall. It's just very comfy.
Yeah, that aquarium store didn't look too terribly bad.
Okie doke. Yeah.
So, do you get the eel star in Jolly Roger?
Yes. Yes, we do. So I get pretty much every star except for the hundreds. And as you can imagine, hundreds are just silly. Now, I know that there's a clip that you can do in the shipwreck here. I haven't actually learned how to do that, so we have to do old style eel strats, unfortunately, but I've seen the ship thing done, but I don't know how to do it. Alright, down we go. And fun fact about the chests, you don't even have to be facing in front of it. As long as you're facing toward the back of the chest, you can hit it pretty much from any side. And that's why... Aw. Okay, you're doing this to me? And that's why you often see runners just swimming past them, and the chest's just opening.
You had me worried for a second there.
Nah, it's fine. It's all good. Alright, and we're up. There we go.
Here we go!
I'm glad you got that on the first try too, swing up to where that box is. I'm sure it's a total nightmare if you accidentally end up at the bottom of that and you have to climb up.
You know, now that you mention it, I think it's only happened like twice. And even then I've only fallen maybe halfway down or so.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's never been catastrophic. But once upon a time, I did do a janky setup where I could play Mario 64 with one button, which is basically playing Mario 64 but with Morse code. And that particular star with Morse code inputs was no good. That was a no bueno star. Alright, so we're just going to casually float down here.
He's going to say, you take advantage of Metal Mario here. We don't get to see this in a normal 70 star.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how people swim into the jet stream accurately. Like, sorry, I don't know how people just swim into the jet stream. Every time I've tried to do it, like, Mario just keeps getting kicked out. And I don't know if that's just because I have lack of control with my directionals, or if it's just a lack of speed, but yeah. Also, shoutouts to the cannon. One of the worst things in this game to aim, because everything is digital inputs, so I have no fine motor skills there. So, with the cannon, when it first starts aiming, it has like a gradual movement before it stops. If I interrupt that movement, it actually displaces the cannon and I can't aim at what I need. So I need to wait for that transition to stop, and then I can.
Is it satisfying to hit the launch button though once you get it right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then with these next ones, I just use the cannon to get across the stage quicker. I don't even care where I aim. Sometimes it's good to land on top of the boat, sometimes it's okay to bonk. It's just whatever gets me there quickest. Because the more time I spend trying to aim the cannon, the more time I'm wasting just, not moving.
Ooh, I'm interested in this star.
Me too. I hope it goes well. I'm not even going to tell you.
Here we go!
Well done.
Thank you. All right, now we're on to the final one. Final one of Jolly Roger Bay, which is the treasure chests. So once again, we're just going to shoot over here, bonk on the ship. I actually can't remember what stars
No
I
coins
did.
here.
Yeah, no coins, absolutely not. Coins are poison. There's so few of them. But yeah, I can't remember what stars I was doing before I incorporated JRB. But it can't have been good. Okay, so just like I said before, you don't even need to be in front of these things, just kind of walk past them and they open up.
Here we go!
Now we're going to DDD, Diadox. Actually, Diadox red coins, that's another star that I do not like in 120.
Chat thinks you're a legend.
Thanks, TP Speedrunning. Well, you're all legends for being here. Give yourself some love and a pat on the back. Maybe get something to eat. Because we're
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Yeah, we don't have a bot to tell us that anymore, so it's always good to remind everybody. And we're just over halfway through this run. So far, it's going pretty good. We've done an unnecessary MIPS clip. We're going to invalidate with a BLJ at some point.
Well, that just sounds like the perfect run then.
I already forgot what I was doing, and now I have to go back for this chest. All right, there we go. Cut up and over here. Come on, Mario. The awkward part about this stage is that the whirlpool in the middle is constantly pulling you in. And when I try to swim that quarter turn there, it's sometimes a little risky. Right, now don't get shocked. Don't get shocked.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, don't drown.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything earlier. This is my fault. Come on, you can do this. Don't make me liable here.
Everything's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh, clenched it. Very nice.
Everything was actually okay until I remembered that the whirlpool was bringing me back again, and I was just like, oh no, I didn't account for that. But yeah, everything's fine. We could have got safety coins, but there's no drama in that.
Yeah, you just said you're not gonna get the coins, and I was gonna hold you to that.
Well, that was in the other stage, and that's because there's not many of them, you know? In this stage it's fine,
Yeah.
because, you know, what's 100 coins in DDD except really annoying?
Wait, are you going to do the red coins on this?
No. no. I'll leave that for
so.
120.
I was gonna be like, that. I was gonna say that can't be one of the stars you get. No way.
So,
not in the 70 route.
So when I was learning 120 about a month or two ago, I decided that, you know, I'll try to do the speedrun strats, and I'll just kind of like try to wing it blind, and that really did not go well at all. In the end, after failing every speed strat because I couldn't get the right alignments or timings or anything like that, I just had to resort to using the poles, and it was like a walk of shame. Didn't feel good about that at all.
Oh my gosh, are you going for Fire Sea coins?
Oh yeah. You gotta go for Fire Sea coins. This is one of those This is one of those infamous things I like to do where I start talking about something and then forget to get the star at the end. So, you know, I'm just gonna talk about getting the star at the end and how much I really want to get it, and hopefully I do. So right now I'm collecting all the red coins to get the star at the end. We're at coin number 5, going on to coin number 6 so that we can get the star at the end. It's going to be great. Unfortunately, with how I move, I can't quite make this cycle, and so we have to wait. It's plenty of time to forget that I'm collecting coins to get the star at the end, so I'm just going to get coin number 6. Here we go.
Don't worry, y'all. I'll make sure Peking gets the star. Don't worry about it.
Well, without delay,
Although I'm
who
on
knows?
I'm on a delay. That's true.
Oh boy. All right, none of you saw that. Let's just keep going. We're just gonna go and get the coins and the star at the end.
Oh goodness. Oh, why are you doing this to us?
All right, we've got all the coins.
Oh my gosh.
We've got all the coins. So what do we need to do? Gotta fight Bowser.
Get the star.
Oh yeah, you're right. And there we go. Jump across, and time to fight Bowser. So we rotate the camera left, and then do C down. That way we have a nice angle where I can get behind Bowser. Just grab him, swing him once, twice. That was not optimal. Let's try that again, shall we?
actually, you just reminded me. Seeing the final Bowser toss is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one, TM.
No, I don't think you are. You're not convincing.
So Bowser throws a bit of a pain. I have a bit of freedom because thankfully with dance pads I can press left and right at the same time. So I can hold right and tap left, and it will keep speeding Bowser up as I'm spinning him. And you know, similar to the N64 controller, where if you hold a direction, the spin maintains its speed. I can do that too. So all I kind of have to do is just stand there and wait. But hitting that throw button is always really scary and silly. And trying to do it 3 times is, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Let's just do the run.
No, just focus on one star at a time.
Alright, we're in Lethal Lava Land now. We just got the red coins. So now it's time to do some bullying. Okay, so bully number 1, all we do is go up onto this ridge, get some safety 1-ups. We don't actually need them, but they're just kind of in the way. Please stop burning me. Thank you, thank you. Oh man.
Whenever you say please, it's okay.
There we go. That's a good idea. We'll do the BLJ for the 70 star door, and we'll get star number 70 in Bowser in the Fire Sea. Wait, sorry, Bowser in the Sky.
Have you gotten that one before?
Yeah. Yeah, piece of cake, don't worry about it. Also,
if you insist.
Also, I got distracted. Ah, dang it. I went the complete wrong way. Let's do it.
Oh, that happens.
Yeah, it sure does, especially when you go the complete wrong way. So I do have a safety strat for the bullies where I just get the wing cap and fly over there, but I mean, you know, where's the fun in that? Okay. So we'll go over to these bullies.
Yeah, there's no shame in doing safety strats either. Chat's absolutely right about that.
Alright, I don't normally do that, but there we go. See, the fun thing about safety strats, right, is that in a marathon, when you have to do BLJs, you don't really get... There's no safety BLJ, you know what I mean? Oops. So the thing I don't like about landing on that arch is that sometimes it just eats your jump. Maybe I'm just pressing it too early. Okay, and that was a bit... Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, you're really going for this strat, the red log rolling one.
Oh yeah, let's just do it again, but this time good.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
That's okay, that was very close.
Oh, well, okay, I don't normally dip down that low. Yeah. Let's just do it the way I normally do it. Just lava bounce. And then 1, 2, 3, there it goes. We can never do it the first time, we just have to demonstrate what happens if you don't get it right. That's kind of the great thing about the dance pad runs, is that you get more value for your view. Because you get to see both outcomes.
No one has any issues here of extra content like this. You don't get to see SM64 on a dance pad every day.
Alright, here we go, into the volcano.
What are you doing over there, Mr. Shasta? I see you.
Oh boy. That was less than ideal.
Alright, you heard Mr. Shasta. If we reach 6K in donations by the end of this run, he will gift out 5 subs. Sounds like a good challenge.
Man, I wish if I wasn't running, I could totally participate in that.
You know, I would be very impressed if you were able to donate while being on the dance pad, while playing this. I mean, that is the best kind of multitasking.
You're really... I see where you're going with that. I see where you're going.
I don't know if you could have a dance pad go into a computer, though, and put inputs into that and have you donate that way. But that would be sweet if you could do that and play the game at the same time.
Well, we have the mobile devices, so that's no problem at all.
That's cool.
Right.
But can you do it at the same time?
Yeah. It's a bit tricky.
Oh yeah.
So when I'm doing like practice saves, the one thing that I've seen moderate success with is using Joy-Cons as like a wireless save state button. Okay, all right. Okay, it ate my jump twice. That wasn't my fault. Let's go around again. Okay.
There shouldn't even be enough space for Mario to be able to do that. Come on, game.
Alright, it's fine. We can do it again. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me, so that kind of sucks. But it's okay. I'll just wait here for this. Thank you for grabbing the pole. Alright, so let's try this again. Usually all I do is just jump there and we're good. It ate my first jump, and then it ate my second jump trying to fix it up. But now we get to do some fun stuff, because we're going to Shifting Sandland, and we get to try and do the Shy Guy bounce. So let's see how we go.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, alright, beefed it a bit. Let's see if we get it. Okay. You know what? I want to do that again, so I'll do a different style. So we'll go around here.
Oh my goodness, that looks like a very small target to hit there.
So we'll do the pyramid. We'll try Big Bird again. This is one of the few tricks that I had a lot of fun just learning it. Where I spent like a couple of hours just trying to do it, so... I'm hoping that this one goes better. There we go. Piece of cake.
Wow. That was really impressive to see.
Like, how could I not, right?
I can't believe you just did that on a dance pad.
Alright. Just realized I had a bit of a mental block of what I wanted to do for this next star, because there's the 70 star way, which I've been doing it for ages, and then there's also the 120 star way, which I learned how to do. So I'm like, I don't know, my leg got a little wobbly. Didn't know whether to go left or right. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good.
On a dance pad, can you do the glitch with the enormous bomb to get into the pyramid?
No, unfortunately. So, anything to do with the bob-ombs, requires 3 inputs at once. So that would require hitting A, B, and left at the same time, and I'm not very good at Twister.
That's definitely too many inputs at once, too. 3 of them?
Okay, let's... Oopsie, that was a bad angle. Let's try that again. This actually isn't the worst thing in the world, because I need to get MIPS out the front of Lethal Lava Land anyway, so... Or out the front of any stage, really, it doesn't matter.
Stefan says just grow another leg.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll work on it. Just oh my goodness. These camera angles are not cooperating with me. There we go.
Oh, they don't cooperate with anyone.
Okay, we've already done Mep's clip, so we don't have to do that again. Let's take Mips into the painting. There we go.
Oh, PeekingBoo already did Mip's clip earlier. We saw it.
We definitely saw it.
We're gonna take Mips into Shifting Sandland instead.
Mm-hmm. Make a little burrow. Alright, we'll just do that little ceiling clip there because that ceiling is more of a suggestion than anything. Oopsie. Now if you guys didn't know, the water level changes depending on how high up in the painting you drop or jump. So if we go right to the top, you can do everything from jumping into the cage on the right to go into the town, or you know, it just makes it easier to get to the top of this area.
Do you get all of the stars out of What Try World?
I don't actually, because it doesn't cooperate with me most of the time. But
Really?
yeah, I don't know. I think it's the angles. They don't complement my movement very much. Okay, here we go. Now we're up. There we go. I'll just straighten up the angle. I don't want to fall down again. 1, 2. Okay.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of which star we can forget about. Okay, so we jump in the bottom now, and now there's going to be no water.
How many stars do you get out of What Try World?
I think 3. Oh my goodness, I'm stuck. There we go. Whoops. Ow. That's the wrong way to go, Mario. Do you want to try that again? Alright. I think I'll forget about the express elevator. We'll just go straight over to Snowman's Land. Oops. My angles are not working for me today. Alright, so well from the pond, we do a long jump. 1, 2, 3. That gets us over here. Onto this guy. Nice. It's almost like I'm a speedrunner. Incredible.
Well, I don't think anyone would dispute that. How could you not call yourself a speedrunner after everything we've seen so far?
I'm just being silly. Okay, so this is pretty much going to be the same thing again. So, shoutouts to consistency if we have it. 2, 3, dive through, roll outs, jump on this guy. Nice. Alright, so we're doing the red coins. Now, the shell is no exception to weird controls because everything is a digital input. And so everything is a very very fast and very sharp turn. I kind of just have to I don't know, really just limit the amount of movements I do. Oh boy. Everything was so good until just that last jump.
Oh, please tell me you didn't get stuck in the frozen pond.
I did not get stuck in the frozen pond.
Okay, that's good.
But I know someone
It's
who
very
is
common
about
to it's common to get stuck right under where the chill bully is, and once you're there, you really can't get out of there.
For sure. Yeah, Mario has a lot of locks in this game. You know, where you get stuck under something and that's just it. Alrighty, so this is the last one for Snowman's Land, which is Deep Freeze. Funnily enough, I never thought to do the Snowman's Big Head, even though it's kind of in the same direction as everything else. Maybe I'll look into that at some point.
It's a shame that the cannon bomb is inside the igloo, because it's actually pretty fun to do that. Maybe not on the dance pad because you had issues aiming, and who wouldn't really, given your setup, but I know that you can aim the cannon to go right for the star, but that would be pretty tough.
Honestly, even if the cannon is an option, I kind of prefer it over just navigating. I would definitely like to do the cannon if I could. Alright, Toadstar.
Yeah, the star inside the igloo involves the Vanish cap, though. Could you work Vanish into this?
Yeah, but then I'd have to do the stage and, you know, kind of walk back to the lobby, and I don't know if it's really worth it. Because there's not many other stages that really use it. You know, there's like the Vanish cap stage in Big Boo's Haunt. Oh, Mario jump. Oopsie, oopsie. Okay, we're good.
There's collect the caps in Dire Docks as well.
There is that, yeah. Okay. Alright. Just had to focus for a sec there, because that one always goes wrong.
No problem.
Alright.
No, you do you.
Oh boy. Camera angles, please. There we go. So, I actually don't spend a lot of time in Tall Mountain, because I really do not like the stage. It just, I don't know, it kills you really easily. Just real easily. But it's okay because we're past it all now. I literally just get the 2 easiest stars. And then I'm out of there. Like getting up to the mountain, to the top of the mountain, and jumping to the bridge and doing all of that stuff, like it's not hard, but I found myself just dying a lot unnecessarily. And when you're like this late into the run, it's just not very enjoyable. So I took it out. There's room to improve, but I'll revisit that at another point. I think that's the same with like every speedrun though, right? Like it's always that process of do what's comfortable, and then when you can't save any time in your comfort, you have to kind of branch out. Hey.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mr. Shasta's note, remember, if we do reach the 6,000 by the end of this run, Mr. Shasta in the sound events will give out, at the minimum, 10 subs. So if you want to see those gift subs be given out, please do get those donations in. We're very close to 6,000. Let's make it happen.
Right,
as a reminder again, this is Calithon. This is a coronavirus relief marathon. Benefits direct relief. Oh, Anonymous donates $14. Thank you very much, Anonymous. No comment.
Okay, so we had just a little clip there, a little side flip clip up to like halfway up the mountain, which is super handy. Saves you having to go to higher ground. And then this is pretty much the only other star I get here too. I'm not a fan of Tiny Huge Island. Which is funny because a lot of my my run is spent in the early game. I don't like a lot of the late game stages, but then you get to Tick-Tock Clock, and I do I think like 3 or 4 of those. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe I should try and incorporate more of these stages in. Okay. Alright, so thankfully Tick-Tock Clock has a nice setup where I can actually just tap left and right to go up the red coin area. So that one's nice and easy to get out of the way. And then the clean setup that I have to keep the clock from moving is just double backflip and then wait for the camera to make the clock hands disappear. Alright, so let's do this again. We're going up the side. So rotate the camera once. Left, right, left, right, left. Oops. You didn't grab the ledge, dude. How unfortunate. So here, I'll show you the other way that I don't go, because bad things happen when I go this way.
Real quick here, I want to let everybody know that we have indeed reached the $6,000. We have $20 from the sound defense who said, so let's make it 6K, everyone, we can do it. And Anonymous donated $60. Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you, everyone.
Let's go, chat. Come on, Shasta, let's see him. I hope I get one. Alright, so we're going above the cage. Okay. Done. Here we go. Clock hands disappear. Alright, so we're gonna roll into the cage once again. So I actually don't want to side flip in this area, because if I do, there's a chance that I'll my movement will stop. So I need to give myself more of a run up there. Because if I side flip, there's a high chance I'll just fall down the middle. Thank you for grabbing the ledge that time, Mario. Appreciate it. There we go. And you're going to see pretty much every single one of these stars are exactly the same. It's the same route, you go to the exact same location, they're just offset by like a tiny amount. Okay, so one more, up we go. Oh, did not mean to triple jump there. There's like a tiny area where you can fall down between the conveyor belt and the platform, and I was almost on that point, so... Also, we're going down, not up. So let's go down here. Alright, we're nearly there. We're nearly about to invalidate the run and turn this into a very long 16 star.
This beautiful run.
Okie doke. And no run is complete without a brief view of Rainbow Ride.
We have $5 from Double X who says, oh look, a penny. Thank you very much for your donation.
Thanks, Devil X. Where am I going? I'm going to the swing. Okay. Can I make it? No. I could have tried to risk it, but we're good. We'll wait a cycle. Okay, one more star. I hope I remember how to do the other thing. Okay. So here we go. With this part here, if you just tap right slightly after long jumping, you'll grab that donut block. And it's just a nice easy way to get these two Rainbow Ride stars. Whoops. Okay. There we go. Alright, and there it is. We have a nice number of stars.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, long jump, long jump. So there's a couple of forward long jumps. Let's see if we can do this. Good luck, chat.
Alright, here we go.
Man, this is so hard. What the heck? I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. What a legend right here. PeekingBoo, folks. Can we get a GG just for that trick? Wow. You said 8 minutes. That didn't look like 8 minutes to me.
You know what the worst part about that is? I would kill for something like that in one of my usual runs. Like, I'm so disappointed in myself for, like, the runs that I'm trying to PB in. But, you know, whatever. We take those.
We do.
We absolutely take those. And I feel good about it. Maybe I'll do more 16 stars in future if, you know, if my ability permits. So anyway...
I mean, that's a lot of ability. I will say, I cannot believe you did that as fast as you did that. There are runners who are trying to do that on a normal controller that cannot do that with the speed you did that.
Okay. Let's see how we go here. So we'll try and do the daddy jump. Oh wait, that doesn't matter because I have to go left anyway. Oops, that's too far left. Alright. Well, it's okay if we fall
down. Oh my
down.
goodness.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Okay, I want to race you. I want to see somebody race you who's playing on a normal controller and has like a modest time to see who would win.
That could be fun. I have been meaning to, like, you know, try and get more involved with, like, you know, races and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's tricky, especially because of my time zone. So I got all the coins, right? I kind of just tuned out. I was feeling pretty good about the BLJ. I think I got them all. There's just this one up here. Okay. There you are. Okay, good.
Get the star.
Get the star. Okay, you got it.
Alright.
You got it. Fight Bowser. Okay. Alright, and I still have 4 more minutes to keep this underestimate. Or 3.5 or something. So let's try to do Bowser throws. Ow. If you're invincible and you face away from him and you're close enough, you can grab him. Fun fact. Okay, there's one. So yeah, hold right, tap left, spins him up real good, and then I just have to hold right and he doesn't slow down.
Oh, wow, that was a really good throw.
Okay. Oh, damn it, I hate it when it does that. Just has to bait me like that, dude. Okay, that looks good. Alright, and obviously time is coming up when I grab the star. Spoiler, I beat Bowser.
Was that 3 perfect throws? Oh my goodness.
And time. GG.
Alright, get out your GGs, folks. Let's hear it for PeekingBoo. Please give PeekingBoo a follow if you have not already. I believe he certainly deserves that. Wow, GG.
That was fun. Thank you guys for having me. If you want to see more runs like this is pretty much all I do on my channel. I said at the start of the run that I'm learning the Mario 602, which is doing 100% of SM64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 back to back. And so far I've learned the first 3 of those games, and I'm learning Galaxy 2 soon. But every Friday we do a Galaxy any percent run, and I don't know, a whole bunch of other stuff sprinkled between. So if you want to see more dance pad stuff, you know where to find me. Twitch.tv/PeekingBoo. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the support. And yeah, that's the end of the Mario block, I think.
I believe so for tonight, yes, but we still have an Odyssey run late tomorrow night, so there's still more Mario in this marathon. And again, thank you so much again for doing this, PeekingBoo. This was awesome to watch, and it was wonderful meeting you.
You too. And good luck with your magic grinding.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. See ya, chat.
All right.
I wonder if there's any other settings that get messed up when doing.
Alright, so what was your favorite part of that run? I'm gonna say all of that. I don't know if I could pick a single part of that run that was better than the rest. I mean, I cannot believe we just watched SM64 70 star, including backwards long jump and mix clips all done on a dance pad. I will recommend to anyone who may be watching this VOD who may have not seen that to please go back and watch that. It is one of the most impressive runs I've ever seen. And coming up next, I have been told that there is to be a certain crowd control going on for Legend of Zelda. So get those coins in place, and let's see what you can do to throw a challenge towards the runner's way. Crowd control is fun, so for those of you who've never participated in the experience, I highly recommend getting some coins and giving it a try. One of my favorite ones in terms of the things that you can do to the runner in this particular crowd control Zelda one, there is a whirlwind that can be generated, the recorder whirlwind. Did you know that in the overworld, you can exploit that, and the runner has next to no reaction for that. So if you get a whirlwind and they're kind of getting close to the level but not really, you can take them to an entirely different portion of the overworld, and depending on where that is, you can get some pretty funny things going on. You can delay them from going into a dungeon so soon just by doing that over and over and over. Had fun with that a couple weeks ago. So I better see some effective use of this crowd controller, right? Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Some of the other things that you can do to torment the runner here. You can add or remove keys. That's particularly helpful if you want to see them kind of move about the overworld a little bit more, because if they can't advance in the dungeon, guess where they're going to have to go? To the overworld, to either procure more supplies or to go find other dungeons. And of course, adding and removing bombs is pretty funny too. Here's the tip, do it when they're in the room with a Digdango, because then they can't destroy the Digdango without bombs. Yeah, speaking of Ganon, you do need a sword to take down Ganon, so you can also remove their sword while they're fighting Ganon, and they will be at the chat's mercy in Ganon's room until either a sword is procured with use of the coins, or until, unfortunately, Link takes too many hits from Ganon. No, you can't warp someone from inside a dungeon. So with the way the overworld and the underworld works, you cannot warp someone from the underworld to the overworld. I do not believe that is a thing that exists quite yet. So nope, not there. You're going to want to do that when they're in the overworld. I wish that was a thing, but nah. Not yet, at least. That doesn't mean, though, that your antics have to stop once you reach the dungeon. Alright, so let's take a little bit more of a look into some of the other incentives going on right now. So we did cover Save Kill already, about a $400 difference. We still have, oh my goodness, in the Mega Man 11 soundtrack bid war, the instrumental version is winning by $95. So if you'd like to hear the original music from that, the lovely beat boops of the NES era, please get those donations in towards that. We have a little more love for the Skyrim marriage bid war here. Currently in the lead still is Tamaray with $55. Next is Lydia with $50. Third is Marcuccio with $30, and Ayla for $10. So feel free to put money towards that if you'd like to pick the waifu of the game. Coronavirus Relief Marathon benefiting Direct Relief. All proceeds will go to Direct Relief, and Direct Relief's mission right now is to help aid with COVID-19. So again, get a dollar train started, or of course, if you're going to choose to donate, maybe those crowd control coins might be good for this one too, as those go in as well. So again, a little bit of scheduling here tonight. We will have Legend of Zelda, and that'll be crowd control. And the Spyro Reignited Trilogy will be after that. And then tomorrow we kick things off with Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition, starting strong tomorrow. One I would definitely recommend from tomorrow is the Castlevania 3 run. That one is a very, very difficult game to speedrun, and all of these runners look pretty stellar, so looking forward to that. I'm a little partial also because Super Metroid's tomorrow. I always love the save-kill donation war that happens there. If you have missed any part of this marathon, first of all, I would recommend watching the remainder of this while it's live. However, remember, you can go back and watch the VODs if you weren't able to catch everything either. There's if you just came in during a raid during the Mario block, there's a whole day and a half's worth of content you should go check out. Alright, that's gonna do it for me this evening, folks. I'll be back for Ocarina of Time 3D and Super Metroid tomorrow. I'm going to leave this